Ring game taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, Top Rank, no more Thursday night cards unless you got some real fade bringers on there. Like, no more.
Yeah, that Thursday shit's out, bro. Like,
yeah,
maybe y'all could try a little bit with Friday. I don't mind that, but just leave Thursday alone.
Yeah, that's a good segue too, because like I said, they have now, a card at MSG. We have, it's like I said, 130's kind of been on its rebuilding shit lately. Like we had a couple of 130 Fight of the Year candidates last year, and again, this is a really good fight between WBC Super Featherweight Champion O'Shaquie Foster, making his second title defense against Abraham Nova. Good fucking fight. Good 50-50 fight, too. Yeah, Foster's...
you don't think it's 50-50? You don't think Foster's better?
This ain't no 50-50 fight.
He's like, this ain't no 50-50.
Yeah, I'm like...
It's competitive.
Like...
It's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. It's a good matchup.
I think it's 50-50. I mean, it's not Foster's undefeated, Foster has two losses to people he shouldn't have losses to. So, it's like,
Yeah, well, Foster's in his prime right now. Foster's
right
at
now.
his
He's in
best.
his better now. With 130, like you see Lamont Roach picking up a belt. You saw with Herring, Tevin Farmer. Just a bunch of these niggas that, had some struggles early on became champs. 130 is the land of
improvement.
Yeah, improvement.
That's all it is. Like I don't know what the bar is. I mean, maybe Inoue's looking at 130. But you see all these struggling American niggas.
I mean, Shaq Foster did have a great year last year. You see, he took Ray Vargas to 0, and Watts had rounded of the longest time in stoppage of the year for sure. I mean, that was
the fight of the year too.
Yeah, that round 11 was round of the year by far, easily. Remember that.
And dude's been everything. Like, I mean, it went from Pro Bellum to PBC to Matchroom. Like, dude has been traveling. Like, dude's been on some road warrior shit. But now, of course, he got signed by Top Rank. He's now making his Top Rank debut. And actually, I've seen the clips and everything of him. Like, Foster's looking like on point. Like, he's looking good in camp.
Pause. He's looking shredded. He's looking shredded as fuck. Pause. I mean, he's looking. For 130, dude, he's looking big. You know what I'm saying?
He finally got that real support. Like he probably had the Top Rank gym, killing the exercises, got a good fight camp. Like he gonna probably look his best.
Facts.
Right. And I can't say about Abraham Nova. I mean, Abraham Nova, Abraham Nova is still a problem. Like, dude has, he's fast, he has offense, he has power for days. Like, Abraham Nova is not a joke. I mean, his only losses to Robesi Ramirez, and that was, truthfully, that was surprising how kind of one-sided that actually was. Because Robesi got his ass handed to him last time out by a lesser fighter.
Yeah, but that lesser fighter was a fucking problem, though. That lesser fighter wasn't playing like he was holding it down for y'all tall niggas. Actually,
he was. You know what I'm saying? But Nova, because I know Nova had a good 2023. I mean, I was there when he fought Adam Blue Nose Lopez. That was a hell of a fight too. He won a pretty clear decision over him in a slugfest. And then he beat Jonathan Romero in his last time out. But yeah, so I believe this is Nova's first title shot. So Pilot, I'll let you go first. So what do you think of Foster and Nova?
I like Nova. I mean, I remember him on the come up, the Puerto Rican from New York kind of, right, doing his thing. I was hoping he got a title shot, then Ramirez slept him bad out of nowhere, out the blue. Beautiful shot. Had him sleeping in the corner for a sec. But he's built himself back up, you know what I'm saying, won some fights after that. I just think right now Foster's in his groove. Foster is, in his prime. And he should dominate this fight. I think he'll probably win a decision, a very comfortable decision, and maybe drop him. Optimistically, yeah, maybe he stops him, but I just don't. Foster didn't knock out artists like that, so I think he'll do his thing and win a comfy 9-3, maybe drop him once, twice. But yeah, I'm picking Shaq for sure.
For a decision.
Decision.
Unanimous, split, majority.
Unanimous, like 117, 109. Like he might drop him twice. I feel like he might, get a couple knockdowns, but he'll win comfortably. Yeah.
That's definitely.
If he drop him twice, he should stop his ass.
Just stop him.
Damn.
Like for real.
Do you see a fight of the year happening with that type of damn fight, bro?
Nah. This would be a one-sided. Nova will have a couple moments. Nova's not a bad fighter, but I just think right now Foster's in his groove, and he's looking towards bigger things at 130, and Nova's a stepping stone for that.
I mean, Nova can crack. Nova is the harder puncher between those two. Like Nova, we have to. Nova can absolutely crack.
Yeah, he can. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, again, like Foster has lost before, so if he took this L, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
Yeah, no, neither would it. Because like Nova on a given day can actually win a belt though. But yeah, no, it's I personally I honestly think it's more 50-50 than I think it's going to be. I mean, I can see though Foster probably trying to break dude down over the course of the fight and stopping him kind of late. Like I said, Nova, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if either fighter drops each other. Because they both can actually do it. But I think right now, I think Foster, is definitely in a groove right now, and he might stop Nova probably in round 10 or round 11. Like if he stops him early, then I'll be completely surprised. But I do think Nova will probably make this a tougher fight than most people will think. I wonder what the odds are too. I'm about to go check that out right now, but I do think, but yeah, that's my prediction. I think it's going to be a 10th round knockout for Foster. P, what about you?
Shocking 8. I think Nova can crack, but overall, I've always found him pretty limited. So I think Shock has more tools in the toolbox, and I think he's going to be aggressive and try to break him down. So I don't know. I don't think Nova's the most durable, but I just think he's going to get broken down. 8th round.
Elby, what about you?
10th.
10th round?
Yeah, I kind of agree with P. Like Nova's good. He'll make it competitive, and I think they'll go to war actually. And that's the reason why I feel like Foster will stop him, because Nova's kind of gonna bring it to a point where you're gonna have to really kind of throw some real heat. And we've seen Foster's capable of doing that, as evident of his last, his most recent fight. So
you're right.
I don't think it's gonna get as crazy to that brink moment like his last fight, but it's gonna get to a moment where it just keeps heating up, and then Foster gets him out of there. So I do think we'll get a good fight out of these two, but Foster's gonna take him, because that's the thing. Foster, one of those guys who I think he kind of makes fights harder than they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you got some of that going. So that's why I still say Nova has a chance. It's just that Foster also comes off as one of those guys who he gets better once he becomes champ, and I don't think he's trying to lose that belt anytime soon. So
I don't know.
Foster, besides, you said Nova can crack, and yes, he can crack, but Foster just fought a dude that could crack. So
yeah,
it's not like he ain't dealt with it.
He had a life and death fucking fight with that dude too, and had to go to the brink.
Yeah.
And right now he's fighting a more experienced guy who could crack. But the difference is, and that's why I kind of agree with you, I don't think Nova's all that durable. Nova could be hurt. I don't think Foster cracks like Robisi, but Robisi can crack.
Yeah, Robisi
and Foster can crack. Yeah, so Nova's one of those guys. I think if you catch him enough times, and you catch him at the right time, which can happen. Since he's aggressive, a knockout could happen. If it doesn't, then I won't be surprised. But I'm looking forward to what happens.
Yeah, I'm just look at the odds right now. So Moneyline has Nova as a plus 620 underdog. Foster, a minus 1100 favorite. Method of victory. Foster, a points of decision, minus 122. A stoppage, plus 182. Draw, plus 1500. Nova, points of decision, plus 1200. And a Nova K stoppage, plus 880. Yeah. Interesting.
So you need to make some money off Nova if you go for Nova. Clearly.
Yeah, like I'm just even looking at the group round betting. Like, for Nova to win in the first 3 rounds is like plus 7,000 or some shit like that. Foster to live in the first 3 rounds is plus 1,900. Like this, you know, they got some interesting odds out here.
It's like, I don't know, boxing. Fights like this, boxing ain't unpredictable like it used to be, where guys that start slugging and you'll get like a Kelly Hamed type fight where niggas that drop multiple times in the first round.
Right.
Like, they be just stealing niggas' money with those fights, with those special props and shit, because boxing's not like that no more. Like, you'll get a fight like that once every like 2, maybe even like 3 years. Whereas before, you would get a fight like that every so often. You'll get some damn Seshu Powell K9 shit.
They ain't no provocateurs no more, you know what I'm saying? Then it goes,
yeah, like, you know, you see a nigga get, or Matisse, you see a motherfucker get dropped 3-4 times in the first 4 rounds, you could really make prop bets and shit.
Yeah, now if nigga gets dropped 3 or 4 times, it's a wrap. Game over. Fight, you know, like,
yeah. Or even just having a big dropping some nigga in the first or second round. Like, you don't like yeah, that shit just only happening like that, bro. Like,
but you know, gambling is everything. You just never know.
Yeah. and then you know, boxing's the most unpredictable of shit. Like, we could say all this and then, you know, you'll have a Jack Catterall and Linares fight.
Right. Right, yeah. That was a fucking, like, I don't understand how the fuck that went the distance. You know?
Yeah, them niggas, bookies rejoiced in that fight because they had made so much bread off that, because that's one of those, how the fuck y'all went the distance?
Yeah. That wasn't supposed to happen. You know, that was rather upsetting. Like, that was, you know, like that was one of the ones where I felt like if I could, I'd really ask for my money back and look for a do-over.
That's a big do-over. Like,
yeah, no, but
like,
the rest of the
Tua Abeabuchi was more unlikely to go the distance,
right? But yeah, you know, this also with this card, you know, has a couple of the, you know, has Shushu Carrington and Tiger Johnson. And the man that Johnny Rice beat, but for some reason Johnny's not fighting, but this dude is fighting Guido Vianello. You know, they're all in this card, so it's like,
oh my! It basically is rice coffee all over.
I did hear they dropped Antonio Morales, the other fake Guido guy that they were trying to hustle. So we'll see with this guy.
Yeah, no, Guido, I told you before. I mean, when I met Guido Vanello, like, his peoples were staring me the fuck down, like, like, you know, they were looking at me like they were and they were smaller than me too, and because I know Guido was just kind of chilling, like he was standing. I mean, he was his face was all kind of stitched and taped up and bandaged up and shit like that, and he gave me a hard ice grill before I got a picture with him and I asked him some questions though, but his peoples were just on some They were like, yeah, you need to get. They wanted me to, you know, to step to the right or some shit like that. They were not fucking with me at all. you know what I'm saying? Although I appreciate, you know, Guido actually telling his people to calm down, but you know, it's like, geez, it's like, like, I would mean no harm. Like, I'm not gonna go over there and start a fight with this dude. That dude is fucking big. You know what I mean? But yeah, but it's just messed up though. Johnny gets the KO, but Johnny's not fighting. Like, you know, like, motherfuckers like need to, you know, they don't want to bring Johnny in on last minute shit anymore because he upsets the apple cart. So
he's too good. Yeah. He's too good for all that.
It's like, yeah, we done gave this nigga a whole spin-off career. Like, fuck it,
man. Give my guy Johnny that UK payday. Let him fight Wardley or something. Give him, you know, let him come across the pond.
Hell, let him go to Saudi Arabia. Give him a bag. Like, dude deserves one. Like, you know.
Yeah, that nigga had to go back working, man. I see the TikToks and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all did my nigga wrong, man. Give this nigga a fight.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it should be, you know, a good car for Friday. Because like I said, Top Rank, you know, they're good for that on occasion, and it's also rare too, because. You know, and I'm just mentioning this. You know, Eddie has one of his Mexico cards too. You know, on there with the rematch, but with one of the bigger upsets of the year with Curiel scoring a second round knockout over a previously undefeated and hard punching, you know, Nachinga. So it's like they have the rematch there, and then like I said, Eddie has a touch with those whereas his UK cards have gotten kind of stale. Their Mexico cards, they be bombing away like they're like the life depends on that shit. So
I mean, we spoke about this before, like the greater chance of Mexican cards, you know, being better than them UK cards is like always there. Like if you fuck it up, if you can't get good bouts out of Mexico, nigga, like I don't know, that's like you can't get good coke from Colombia. Like
that Nachinga Curiel fight was literally like by odds the biggest KO. I mean the biggest you know upset of the year. I think.
Yeah, I mean Curiel only has 4 KOs and he flattened dude with 1 punch. You know, had him spitting his mouthpiece out on the fucking canvas and shit. You know, like he went to the canvas, rolled his head to the side, and spread his mouthpiece out, and he was done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, but yeah, if you're looking for that, it's also rare too to have multiple Friday cards like that on there, and none on Saturday because you know we're supposed to get Fury and Usyk, but you know that got postponed another 3 months. So
I wish that this had about Usyk fight somebody else, and we still got because this shit is like I know they're not gonna promote it up until maybe the week of. Mm-hmm. And this fight needed more promotion. Like it just don't feel like it matters. Like this is an undisputed fight, and it's like first undisputed heavyweight fight in like damn 20-some years, and it's like ho hum. Yeah. Like whatever. Like I feel like the Joshua Francois Ngannou fight is more has more buzz.
It has more hype too. I mean most people and then there's no titles on the line either, which is funny, you know. So it's, you know,
but I am glad it's happening. I mean, like before the undisputed, if you know, at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It works out better that way. Like they're not gonna. It works out better, but they're not gonna take advantage of it.
No, they won't.
Which I doubt. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna. You know, I'll be positive. You know, but I hope they take advantage of it.
Right.
Because I guarantee Joshua and Ngannou is going to be a good fight for however long it lasts.
Right.
So if you can't make the biggest heavyweight fight after the most significant fight afterwards feel bigger than it is after that performance, then I don't know what to tell you. Like,
yeah,
niggas gonna be out here talking about bring Wilder in here or some shit,
right?
And you couldn't really blame them because it's like you need that excitement, you need that shot in the arm. Like these guys got to talk shit, promote, do their thing. Like, I seen Ryan already promoting. He on that damn what's that mid ass bitch? The slow interviews. I seen a picture he doing the mitts with her.
I know she's getting divorced.
Bobby Alto Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. I know she's getting divorced. That's in the news. But I forgot her actually.
Yeah, I see that. And her husband looks so disgusted with her in all the pictures. Like,
he was probably like, finally.
Yeah, like the way this nigga looks, just like don't fucking touch me, bitch. Like that shit just. Like he looks like how we feel when we hear the interviews. Like he embodies how we feel because we're all feeling like, but he's here to like actually know her, living there, and he's in real life. But you can't write better shit than that. Like that's crazy.
You know, but yeah, I mean, obviously that's it for the boxing for this, for this week.